And
Ooh, it
good
says they
morning.
are.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see us on Facebook?
I don't see you on Facebook, but it says that we're live. Let's see.
All right, let's see. I'm checking Facebook. All right, we are live.
Woo!
Okay, so I'm going to close Facebook for a moment just so that we can save our bandwidth and all that stuff. So good morning, Facebook. I am Jen Wilner, Secretary Central, and I'm coming to you today from Edison, New Jersey on behalf of Business Connects. And we're going to do some, for Business Connects, we're starting on a weekly basis doing video interviews of our members. And we had this idea to do this a while ago, but in all honesty, with what's going on in this crazy world right now and how coronavirus has affected so many people, Jill's our co-founder, Jill Ryan and I, we decided that this would be the time to give our members the online exposure that they so deserve. And so many of our members have been working so hard to work on their business and in their business and take care of their families right now. So once a week on Fridays, as long as the internet gods allow and permit that we can live stream this to Facebook using StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard. We will be interviewing a member for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. We'll decide how it goes. So that without further ado, first I'm going to introduce Wendy, but I'd like to tell you a little bit about Business Connects. So I'm going to share my screen. And this is Business Connects. We started out with networking meetups, once a week in Edison at Harold's, Tuesdays at Fountain Diner in Piscataway, and then Wednesdays at the Railside Cafe in Fanwood. We have, while we are not doing these in-person meetings right now, let's just be clear, all of our meetups have continued, and they're all on Zoom. And we meet up each group once a week, so that's 3 meetups, respectfully. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can see our directory of all our members here on the directory page. And we will, of course, start with Wendy. And you can see our events. Our members have a blog, and you can find out more about the chapters. And, of course, just reach out to us through Business Connects. There's a contact form here on the website also where you can reach out to us. So that's that. That's Business Connects in a nutshell. And let's talk about Wendy. So Wendy's going to have the floor. Here's Wendy's profile and all her information. And we're just going to keep this light and fluffy and let Wendy talk. So Wendy, welcome. You're our ambassador for the week. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Jen. It's a pleasure. And I think we all need a little light and fluffy this week. I'm sorry, hold on one second. I want to introduce you to somebody else.
Somebody light and fluffy.
Light and fluffy, literally. This is Coco. And of course, she's tangled in my earbuds now. But she will continue to harass me, jumping on my leg until I pick her up. So, see, there she is. There she is.
Coco.
Yeah. Anyway, I am Wendy Kuchnicki. I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, which means that I am your go-to kitchen guru for all of your cooking challenges. I know many of you are having a lot of cooking challenges right now over the last couple of weeks between shortages in the supermarkets, or you don't want to go out grocery shopping and you're just trying to make do with the products in your pantry. I'm here to help you. If you just need a recipe or if you just need a cooking tip, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to provide you with whatever information you need to help you get through this time. So I normally do live cooking shows I'm sorry, she's a little OCD as well. I will wash my hands when I'm done. I normally do live cooking shows. Right now, I am strictly online, but Pampered Chef, if you're not familiar with us, we are a direct sales business. Our warehouse is in Illinois. It is fully operational. And if you are in need of anything from a vegetable peeler to new cookware, to make it easier for you to get a meal on the table, I'm here to help you. So, and I think, Jen, you said you posted all of my info, right? My website, my email and stuff.
I did, and I'm going to put it in the comments that hopefully will go to Facebook right now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I check it all. You can private message me on Facebook through my business page. If you want to be friends on Facebook, you can send me a friend request. If you're also, a lot of people are out of work right now. If you're looking for a second income stream, I am building my team right now. I've had a few people already who have reached out to me because they have been laid off. And Pampered Chef is running this unbelievable special right now that you could start your own business for only $19.80. And that's through the end of March. So if you want more info, I know, right? You just can't beat it. No, and I am busy because everybody needs to eat. So I've had a lot of people just placing individual orders on my website because they realize that their vegetable peeler stinks, or, they really need that food chopper because they're getting tired of chopping all those vegetables. So, feel free to check out my website if you're not familiar with the product line. And if there's anything, thank you so much. There's my website. Love it.
Figured it out.
Yeah. And feel free to go where it says helpful recipes, tips, and inspiration. There's a whole party going on right now, and I'm modifying my online party to implement it for just simple, basic, budget-friendly recipes. So feel free to scroll through here and take whatever information you can get from it. The blog on my website also has some amazing kitchen tips and hacks, and will also give you a ton of information on how to take care of your cookware, your pressure cooker, like any of that kind of stuff, regardless if you buy from me or not. I'm here to help you.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Do you have you want to tell us your background about, how you connected with Pampered Chef, maybe why you picked it, and a little bit about you? Because I know all about you, and it's a great story, but maybe other people would like to know too.
Absolutely. So I live in central New Jersey. I'm right down the road from the Rutgers football stadium. I have 3 boys. They are 23, 20, and 17. I did have a full-time job in a previous life until my youngest son was born. My kids are only 5 years apart. So by the time he was born, pretty much my entire paycheck was going towards daycare, and it didn't really make much sense for me to stay. So, and my oldest was going to kindergarten at the time, and we did not have full day kindergarten at the time. So I still had to pay for aftercare. So I quit my job and I was a stay-at-home mom. And I did pick up a part-time job working for my neighbor when my youngest was 8. And he actually hired me to be his part-time office manager. And what I realized after working for him for several years was that instead of making peanuts working for somebody else and having absolutely no flexibility in my schedule, that I could actually earn quite a bit more money with my own business and I work when I want to work. So if my kids have soccer, if they have music, if they have any of those activities going on, I'm there for them. I just put my schedule around theirs. My live show schedule, of course, my online parties, I can work those from my phone. Right. Some of my hosts have seen me live from the soccer field. So, yeah, exactly. But that's my life. So, it gives everybody a chance to get to know me and what I'm doing in my spare time. Sometimes I'm live from the beach. I'll be laying on the beach and I'm like, let me just see what's going on with this party. Do I need to reply to anybody's comments? I spent 5 or 10 minutes on it and go back to my day. So like I said, if you want more information about this gig, which is just amazing, I do love to cook and I love to entertain. And I had gone to my first Pampered Chef party probably 25 years ago, before my kids were born.
Wow.
And I absolutely loved it. I bought the stoneware bar pan. It was the first piece of stoneware. I have the original one. It was the first stoneware pan that actually had sides. All the other original ones, if you're familiar with them, they were totally flat. And I said, boy, that's kind of silly. What if I want to roast vegetables or something on there? The oil is going to drip all over my oven. So I bought the bar pan and I bought a garlic press. And those two products completely sold me on Pampered Chef. The price point is the same as what everybody else is selling it for, but just the functionality and the quality are so much better. So when I started looking for another gig, my one son actually talked me into looking into direct sales. And it's a minimal investment, and you have all the support of the home office. They maintain my website, that beautiful website Jen just had up. I had nothing to do with that. I just subscribe, and it's a nominal fee for me to have that website, and they put out all my home office marketing emails and do most of my advertising for me. So I'm free to just have my parties and give you recipes and provide you with some great products for your kitchen. So yeah, I had nothing to do with that. So other than if you click on my picture and you see my story, that part I wrote, but the rest of it, my home office does all of it. So
it's Wendy.
There I am. Yeah. They subsidize my insurance. They subsidize all of my costs. So, you know, it really has been a great gig. I actually do make cash. I do get paid in kitchen products also, but I also get paid in cash. And you start right away. I get paid twice a month. And as soon as you sell, you get paid. So it's really a sweet gig. Yeah, definitely works for me.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you have the ability to have the, that work-life balance that's so important.
Yes.
I find that, tell me how you feel about doing your work and meeting other professionals and how that all works for you to support your business and support your family.
Networking has been the most amazing thing for my business. And it goes both ways. So it truly does. I try to network as much as I can fit into my schedule. I should say too, this is my only job. I no longer work for my neighbor. I do Pampered Chef full time, but I will say that 80% of Pampered Chef consultants have a full-time job, and only 50% of Pampered Chef consultants only do online parties. So you do not have to leave your house to be a Pampered Chef consultant, but I am very social. So this whole social distancing thing has been very trying for me. I'm used to going to people's homes and to meeting my guests and my customers. It's not quite the same experience doing it online, but all of us are adjusting. But to go out and network, to meet other professionals, like if I didn't network, I never would have met Jen or Jill. And not only does it boost my business and give me more customers and more exposure, but it also, I have obtained services for a lot of things I needed. For example, my hot water heater went yesterday, and that was a joy. And, but however, I have a host, and she works for a plumbing company, a local company. And I just texted her at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm like, hey, can you help me? Because I'm in a bind. And she's like, yeah, absolutely, no problem. And by 1 o'clock, I had a hot water heater, so at a good price. So
yeah, that works.
It does. It goes both ways, you know, whether it's insurance or whether you need a service or whatever profession you're looking for, you will come across somebody, a real estate agent, whatever it is. You will always find somebody who can help you, and you never know who needs your services. And it might not happen right away, but as you build that relationship, people come back to you 6 months or a year, and they're like, hey, yeah, I'm ready to host that party now. I really love your cookware. So networking has definitely been a huge boost to my business, especially because I don't have a consumable product. people show me 20-year-old food choppers all the time, and my baking stone is 25 years old. Right, exactly.
My grapefruit thing is like 20 years old.
Right. And if I'm selling you cookware that's lifetime guarantee, it's so that you don't have to buy it again. Right. So I'm constantly looking to expand my network and grow, because my business is only going to grow if I have more people to sell those products to.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I had another thought. Wait, let's see if I can get it like back in there. Oh my goodness. Oh, so Wendy, what do you think about, I'm a firm believer in keeping, especially now, but the idea of keeping your daily routine of, and for us, it's, so like on a Tuesday morning, it's get up, take care of the family, do what we have to do, go to our Piscataway meetup. How do you feel about, what's your take on keeping up with your daily routine in times like this, and how that's helping you?
Actually, I think I feel better on the days that I keep up my routine. So my routine is I usually get up at 6 because my son gets up at 6 to go to high school. And although he doesn't need me to do anything for him, he wakes me up every morning when he gets in the shower. So I'm still trying to get up at 6, and I will usually get on my elliptical and do my exercise routine first thing in the morning. And then I take a shower, and then I'm ready to start my day. The few days that I don't, like Saturday is usually my one day to sleep in. And I always feel like on Saturday, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 10 o'clock and I'm just starting my day. And I feel like I lost the entire morning. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, and then I just kind of feel backlogged. And, I just find that those days when I just get up and I get moving and do my normal thing, even if I don't have any place to go right now, or if it's just to get on that Zoom call at 8:15 or 8:30, right. At least I feel like it's just that little bit of normalcy I think we all need right now. And I will say I am getting out and walking my dog and keeping my 6 feet from everybody else. And I'm encouraging my kids, 2 of them are athletes still, and I'm encouraging them, go for a run, go kick a ball outside, go do something and stay active. Yeah, exactly. I have to tell you, my house is very clean and everybody's cleaned out their rooms. So, and my yard's going to look beautiful because I'm sure in the next week or 2 I'll be out there weeding. So
I can't wait. The garden is just calling me. I can feel it.
Yes, exactly. Especially today. So, and again, then I can come in, but it just recharges me to take those breaks too. So I may work for an hour from 9 to 10, but then I'll go outside and I'll go do something. And and then I just feel refreshed. It's helping me keep my sanity.
Yeah. And I saw a meme about dogs saying, what's this Corona thing? And I'm exhausted because everybody's like walking their dogs. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are walking their dogs a lot more right now. And we're having our typical spring, rainy day, sunny, beautiful day. So it's like, it's raining today. It's going to be gorgeous tomorrow.
Yes.
So those of us with any workout equipment inside the house, thank goodness. But also for the purpose of, eating healthy. And, we went from 1 to 6 eyes. So I want to bring this back to Pampered Chef for a moment. For the idea of healthy eating and healthy eating on a budget. So there's a lot of us that are in our networks. I don't have a lot of friends that work for companies. I have a lot of friends that are entrepreneurs and self-employed. And do you want to touch on maybe when you're building that grocery list and meal planning and how to kind of, I have very picky eaters at home. Right. So what do you think about that?
I think that the best way to approach that is to keep the staples in your house that your family likes. So, you know, make sure you have an assortment of seasonings that everybody will eat. Pick an Italian, pick a Southwest, you know, maybe a lemon pepper or a Dijon mustard. There's a whole selection of them on my website. You could just peruse through there. You could buy from me or buy from the store, whatever you're able to get a hold of right now. Keep a couple of sauces. You want to have some sort of barbecue sauce, or if you need a recipe for one, I'm happy to provide that. You probably want something that's a little sweeter. Maybe like we have a pineapple rum sauce that I use as duck sauce in my house. Right, exactly. I know I have a lot of customers who love Saucy Susan. So you want to have a couple of different sauces, and then the staples that your family are going to eat. Stock up on frozen vegetables right now, because I was in the supermarket this week and you don't know what the produce situation's going to be. You know, not that my store was poorly stocked, it wasn't, but there were a couple of things I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to buy that this week. So it gives you some options. You know, if your family will eat a lot of Tex-Mex food, make sure you have canned beans or dried beans. If you're more Italian, make sure you have pasta, but try to get the healthier pastas if you can, even if it's just the whole grain version, just so that you're not... Yeah, we're all joking about the COVID-19, since we're all stuck in the house, that we're all going to gain 19 pounds. And we're truly trying not to have that happen. Sorry.
See, the COVID-19 budge.
Exact bulge, yes, exactly. So,
knock on wood.
Canned fruits too, unsweetened applesauce, or, you know, which is always a great dipper as well. You know, but not expensive. You can get the big jar for $2.49. And honestly, it doesn't seem to matter to me whether it's the store brand or the brand name. So they all seem to taste about the same, or make your own. You know, if you have.
So yeah, I know you do a lot of baking. I see you making brownies and cookies and houses and myself, I've been telling my friends that I see baking up a storm, freeze it, label it, freeze it, like proper food storage. You know, freezers are going to be like bulging, and if you have neighbors who you've shared food with in the past, now this is just me personally saying this, that you trust each other's household and cleaning and sanitizing practices, that maybe, you know, send them a text and, hey, I'm going to hang a bag of cookies on your fence.
Actually, just to interrupt for 1 second, there was an interesting blurb. I am on the FDA's mailing list. If anybody is interested in getting their consumer reports.
Great point.
To work in pharmaceutics, so I know where to find this info, but they actually have a consumer alert email list. And the one that came out today was all about food safety and coronavirus. The FDA is saying you cannot catch corona from food. It is not like salmonella or E. coli or any of those bacteria, because it's a virus. So you get it from the supermarket is from people sneezing and coughing around you. So don't be afraid to, you know, if you are sharing food, you know, you can leave it on your neighbor's doorstep or something like that. And if they're concerned, they can toast it before they eat it, or heat it up in the microwave before they eat it. But the virus is not stable on food. So just like any other virus.
Yeah, what about talking about the packaging and how we were talking about earlier in the week about, oh, I Lysol the plastic bag that the whatever comes in.
FDA says no. They've
in the packaging.
I can share the consumer report. I'll put it up on Business Connect so that you guys can see it. Yeah, and if anybody else wants to sign up for the link, there's all kinds of great information. The other thing too, it's interesting about corona, the virus, is that ibuprofen is really interactive with it. Do not take an ibuprofen if you get sick, because if you don't know if you have corona, that's like one of the really big things that's come out from the Harvard Medical School also. So I know this has nothing to do with my business, but
but it's health. It's health related. They're saying they're encouraging if you need to take something, take acetaminophen instead.
Exactly.
Not ibuprofen.
Yeah, do not take ibuprofen, because if you don't know what you have and you happen to have COVID, of course, you could have the flu, or you could have bronchitis, or you could have something that's, not COVID-19, but we're all but we're all stressed right now. So as soon as you start feeling that scratchy throat or start coughing, everybody's wondering, oh my gosh, do I have it? Just take acetaminophen, and then you don't have to sweat that part, but don't take ibuprofen.
Right.
So that's my public service announcement for today.
And just a disclaimer here, Wendy is not a doctor. She does not pretend to be a doctor.
I am not. This is just coming off of the FDA's website. That's all.
Exactly. And we will share that as you guys see the comments as you're watching. We will share that here, that link. Wendy will send us the link, and then we'll post the link and everything. Yeah. So, all right, Wendy. So I think we have a couple different viewers right now. So I'm going to go back to share my screen and share your website.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And
once again, if you're just signing on, I'm an independent consultant for Pampered Chef. So I am here to help you with all of your recipe history lists, I was saying before how things are scarce in the supermarkets, or if you just don't want to go to the supermarket and you have 5 things in your pantry and you don't know what to make for dinner, send me your list. I'll send you some recipes, give you some ideas on what to do with it. Yeah, absolutely, because we all have to help each other out right now.
Absolutely. So Wendy is our independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and as a member of Business Connects, and for anybody that's watching, and we're going to wrap it up. For anybody that's watching that's not familiar with Business Connects, we are a local networking group that meets weekly, and typically before coronavirus happened, we were meeting. Wendy is part of our group that meets in Piscataway at the Fontainebleau Diner, and we have, as you can see on my screen, other chapters. The website is not updated, but I will tell you that we are not meeting in person. Our meetups are happening on Zoom at 8:15 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. So if you are interested in meeting any one of our members of this wonderful list, you can go to businessconnects.site123.me, and in our directory is a listing of all our members, and where I'll fast forward to, you can see Wendy's profile again, and we have a variety of members in our group, and when we kick Corona to the curb and get rid of it, we will be on starting up our in-person meetups again, as well as our new chapters that we're working on in Aberdeen and Rahway. So without further ado, thank you, Wendy Kuchnicki, our Pampered Chef consultant. We look
Thank you so much, Jen Wellner.
I look forward to your video. What time are you going live? Are you going live today?
I will. I am not sure what time. I do it when I'm cooking in my kitchen, and I just hey, I'm just going to go live. But I do have a business page. It's Wendy Kuchnicki, Pampered Chef, independent consultant. Feel free to jump on there. All my videos are saved too. So
awesome.
And a lot of times people ask me for the recipes of what I'm making. So if you go into the comments on those videos, you could probably find the recipe. If you can't find it, just comment on it and I'll send it to you. But you can go into the library and just search whatever you're looking for.
Fantastic. All right, this is going to end our broadcast for today. Guys, if you're interested and you want to meet our next member of Business Connects, stay tuned to the Business Connects Facebook page next Friday at 11 a.m. And if you want to talk to Wendy, all her links are in the chat. And again, you can find her on the website. And I'm pretty sure if you go into Google and type in Wendy Kuchnicki, you can find her pretty easily.
Yes.
Also on Instagram. Wendy's also on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere else?
No.
Nope, that's it. Okay.
That's it. That's about all I can handle right now.
I get it. I get it. All right.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. All right. See you soon. Bye, guys. Have a
Bye-bye. Have a great day, everyone. Yes. Bye.